In 1919, American women got the right to vote if they were white. In 1965, thanks to the Voting Rights Act, all women got the right to vote. In the 1970s, women got the right to own their body with Roe v. Wade. And then they got the right to have a credit card, rent an apartment, or get housing themselves. All the things that make you a person. And in 1973, the Heritage Foundation was founded because Christian nationalists were upset that they could not be racist to African Americans after Brown versus the Board of Education. And by 1973, all the lawsuits had gone through and there was desegregation within the South. The Heritage Foundation worked with Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan ran for president in 1976 and lost. Jimmy Carter won. He lost in the primary to Gerald Ford. He learned the lesson, and he incorporated the Christian right and the evangelical right into politics, and that got him the presidency, along with making a backdoor deal with Iran to prevent our hostages from returning. The Heritage Foundation worked with Ronald Reagan. It's part of the reason why, all the bad things that we know happened. Trickle-down economics Ronald Reagan took from Medicare. And at the same time, while women were gaining rights, the Christian right wanted to control women. And they've been slowly eroding the rights of abortion and the control of women's control of their body since 1973. Ultimately, in 2022 with the Dobbs decision, you can see the full aspect. From 1973, when we had Roe v. Wade, to 2022, when we have Dobbs. It is a slow, inch by inch, taking of rights of women. Because remember, the Supreme Court justices that Donald Trump put in didn't change Roe until 2022. It's been a slow erosion of your rights. It's a paper cut at a time. And people were always willing to go, oh, they're religious, you can make an exemption for them. We can't. We must go forward and remove all aspects of religion from our government. If you're quoting the Bible, you lose your spot. That's it. I can't deal with this nonsense anymore. And the reason why women are getting oppressed and there's all this misogyny is because of Christian nationalism. That's the leading force behind it. Like that preacher in Texas who thinks the 19th Amendment should be removed and that women shouldn't have the right to vote. Or, Mark Robinson, who thinks the same thing, who's running for governor in North Carolina. We have an obligation to women in our society to vote out these reprehensible, misogynistic men and women.